Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Honorato. It is 9 o'clock on this Memorial Day. You are watching 13 Now, which is where we bring you breaking news, today's biggest stories, and of course, that first warning forecast a few times a day here on News Channel 13's YouTube channel. So I would ask you that if you don't already subscribe to our channel, go for it, and you'll get alerts every time we bring you updates like this. From news over the weekend that we're still following here on Monday, the arrival of migrants driven from New York City has sparked a political spat between Albany's mayor and the town of Colonie's supervisor. The Times Union is reporting more than 20 asylum seekers have arrived at the Sure Stay Plus Hotel on Wolf Road. Colonie Town Supervisor Peter Crummy questioned why a busload of migrants was coming to that hotel on Wolf Road instead of going to the city of Albany. Mayor Kathy Sheehan says Albany had no say in where those migrants were taken, adding that New York City is paying for the hotel rooms and food for those migrants. Also, a man from Gloversville who is charged with killing his wife was captured over the weekend. Montgomery County Sheriff's Office says Michael Darling was captured on Saturday. There's his wanted poster. One day after the 44-year-old left his home after finding out he was being charged for killing his wife, Christine Darling, in 2019. An indictment from Friday charges Darling with second-degree murder, criminal possession of a weapon, and tampering with physical evidence. Boy, it's been a dry stretch. It's about to stay dry, but also get a lot warmer. There's a lot going on today, obviously, with Memorial Day parade starting very shortly. It's only a couple of minutes after 9 o'clock. So you've got parades, people visiting cemeteries, certainly to honor our fallen service members, and of course, those backyard barbecues always. Maybe the pool is even open at the house, and it may not be too soon, as a matter of fact. Let's bring in our meteorologist, Christina Talamo, now with that first warning forecast. And Christina, if people opened the pool, the water might be cool, but these days ahead are perfect pool days, aren't they?
Yeah, and we're going to even see the heat crank up even more to that summer-like heat back in the 90s by Thursday and Friday. Yesterday was the first day we reached 90 degrees in Albany, so it was a warm, straight-up hot day yesterday. A bit cooler today and tomorrow, though.
Making it a good day to kind of just have the Memorial Day festivities that people have planned, right? It's not going to be sweltering out there along a parade route.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a perfect day for sure. Really can't ask for better weather. Dry weather, sunshine, low humidity, not too hot. It will still be warm, especially in the sun, but it will be just a great day today. 71 degrees already in Bennington, Vermont on your CDPHP first warning weather cam there. Not a single cloud in sight. Make sure you grab the sunglasses as you're heading outside. Really shaping up to be a beautiful morning and a beautiful Memorial Day. Temperatures are in the 60s and even close to 70 for parts of the area this morning. 64 Indian Lake, 61 Lake Pleasant, 63 Broad Albin, right around 69, 70 degrees in Saratoga Springs, 70 Glenmont, 68 in Pittsfield. So getting up there as well. Highs today will be in the upper 70s and the lower 80s, warmest throughout the Hudson Valley. Highs around 83, 84 in the Albany area by around 4 p.m. this afternoon. So not as hot as yesterday, but it will still be warm today. Good news is low humidity, so we'll feel fairly comfortable there. Current satellite and radar loop from the last 3 hours, quiet, dry across the area. No wet weather to talk about. We do have a cold front that kind of sunk southward across the area in the overnight, and that's why temperatures today and tomorrow will be a few degrees cooler compared to yesterday and what we'll be expecting for Thursday and Friday. But we'll see high pressure building right back in, and that low pressure system will off to our south will stick down there and kind of keep the wet weather south of us over the next couple of days. So boating forecast for today, lots of sunshine, warm, light wind out of the northeast this afternoon. So light chop out there, 80 degrees, Lake George if you're heading out. But the water temperature, again, keep in mind, doesn't heat up as quickly as the air. So 58 degrees, it's going to be cold in the water at those lakes. High temperatures in the lower 80s once again, lots of sunshine, light winds today, tonight dropping down to 50 degrees, so mostly clear, comfortable, fairly mild in the overnight period. And then here's a look at the next couple of days. That dry stretch continues this week. Lower 80s today, tomorrow, mid 80s for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're back close to 90 degrees. Next best chance for a shower or storm comes late Friday into Saturday, but for the most part, it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any widespread soaking rain in the near future. Saturday and Sunday, a few degrees cooler, back down near 80 degrees with a few more clouds around on Saturday. But other than that, not looking too shabby in regards to the weather over the next couple of days. But again, we keep stressing. We've had a lot of these dry stretches, and
Yeah.
the dry stretch, the warm temperatures, the lawns, the gardens, the plants are really going to feel it. So you're going to need to use the sprinklers and make sure you're watering those plants over the next couple of days for sure.
Yeah, and as we said this morning, if you haven't yet turned on the air conditioning at home, you're very brave to not do it this week. This is the week to do it if you're going to do it for the first time this season. All right, Christina. Thanks as always, meteorologist Christina Talamo with us here on 13 Now. And we did mention some of this, but of course there are Memorial Day events happening all around the capital region to honor and remember the brave men and women who paid the ultimate sacrifice while serving our country. There are parades in Albany and Pittsfield that start at 9:30. Things get going in Watervliet at 10 o'clock. Each of those parades will be followed by ceremonies to further honor our fallen service members. There is no new newscast today with the French Open coverage on NBC, so we're back on the air with News Channel 13 live at 4. Thanks for watching 13 Now. Have a great Monday and a Memorial Day. I'm Chris Honorato.